So totally relax. And let's just hit the main points, the jaw, the stress we hold in our jaw. Let it go. And drop those shoulders. Breathe in slowly and deeply into your lower belly. Slowly, deeply, consistently. Add a little smile to tell your body, your mind that you're safe. There's nowhere to be, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just keep breathing slowly, deeply. Relax, relax, relax. So I want you to keep breathing the whole time I'm talking to you. And we're just going to go through a little visualization. And we're going to go on a little journey. So right now, you've got an eye mask on and you're on a plane. And you're thousands of miles up in the air. You've just watched a film. You've both watched it together. And now just getting some shut-eye because you're going on vacation or holiday, as we say in the UK. So keep breathing and just sit with that for a second. That relief. Everything's taken care of back home. All the bills are done. Everything's good. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to think about. Total switch off. So keep breathing into that feeling. And crank up that smile, maybe that love in your heart. And just enjoy the fact that it's vacation time. We're going to go forward a little bit in time. You're at your hotel, you've just woken up. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. You can do whatever you want. You know where you are. You know what you want to do today. You know what you want to see. Keep breathing into that feeling, into that visualization. Still feel that feeling of relief and peace and stillness and calmness. Everything's good. So now it's later on in the evening, you're at dinner, you look awesome, you're chatting away. I just want you to think about how you feel right now. You've ordered dinner, you're in that moment, that in-between moment where you're completely patient because of all that meditation practice. The food's gonna come, drinks, whatever, just looking at each other, enjoying each other. And you're sat there and the other half goes to the toilet and you're paying for dinner. So you check the bank, check the app, just have a little look at your bank. Just breathe in 3 big deep breaths into that bank account. Feel at peace, feel calm, feel relief. So now you both finished dinner and you're talking and you're catching up and you're talking about what you're both doing. You're both independent, but you're both a collective union. So you have different things going on and you know so much about each other's lives, but you're telling each other about what you're doing right now. Even though you both know what you're doing, you're just sharing some details, how you feel about it. Just give you 10 seconds to do that. So, what did you let go of? What did you have to let go of to get to this new level? You had to let go of one thing. Could have been something small, something big, something that was right in front of you, something that you just never could figure out what it was, and you're like, oh, it's this, gotta let go of this. What did you let go of? Not what you think you should let go of. What did you gladly let go of to get to where you are now in this moment? And you're happy about it. It was a really great decision. And you don't regret it at all. And what boundary or boundaries did you have to create? With yourself, with each other, with someone else? What was that one thing that you did or you said or you put in place to streamline your life better, to make life easier, more in flow? Have you ever noticed the most awesome shit that you do is always effortless? It's always easy and fun and joyful. That's the biggest hint. Follow that bliss. So for you to level up and be who you are now, what boundary did you have to create? Did you have to enforce? What non-negotiable did you have to do to be who you are right now in this moment? And you're talking about these things. You're talking about this new level that you got to. And you're talking about what commitment looks like to you now. And you're both sharing with each other this new level of commitment, how it feels, what different things you're doing, and how you wish you could have told your old self these things, but you just didn't have the knowledge or the capabilities or the bandwidth or the foresight then. But right now, it makes so much sense. What does this commitment look or feel like to you now? So you say cheers, ching ching. You have an amazing night. And then the next day, you're walking on the beach and you feel the sand under your feet and you're breathing slowly and deeply into the lower belly. And you're looking out at the sea and you're talking about your mission. Talking about where you are, the clients, the followers, your peers. You're just talking about your collective mission, your individual mission, how it flows in between and it's all encompassing and all awesome. And you're just reflecting on life. Reflecting on your mission, your vision, this GPS that you've committed to, decided to tune into. And this mission is what's allowed you to be where you are right now. So just breathe in some gratitude right now. One big deep breath. Breathe in. For the clients and the followers, breathe in. The recognition, the support from everybody, breathe in. You're talking now about your imprint in this world. You're talking about the bigger picture, what you're here to do, all the things that you've done that contribute to this big picture. What is your imprint in this world? And how do you feel now? Now you are who you are. Now you're doing what you always knew you were going to be doing but couldn't quite see it. How do you feel now? Keep breathing. Feeling so fucking awesome, so amazing, so bigger than life. I want you to start just running on the beach. Running, laughing, screaming, shouting, jumping, dancing, skipping, in towards the water and out of the water, running along the beach. Feel the wind, the resistance, feel the sunshine, feel your beating heart, feel amazing, jumping up together, laughing about how amazing life is. And then you sit on the beach and you both laugh, giggling away and just looking out of the sea. And I want you to look at each other in the eye and tell each other what you would tell your past self, this self that sat right here, right now. What would you tell your past self? One thing, one bit of advice, one bit of knowledge, one bit of wisdom, one little nugget that would just make you go, okay. What would that one thing be? Okay, so I just want us to keep breathing slowly and deeply. We're going to come back. Just know that you can go back there whenever you want. And ideally, do this every day for 2 minutes. And live as your future self for 2 minutes. And program this self direction of where you're going, not where you want to go, where you're going. You tell your being where you're going. And do this through repetition, through visualization, and imprinting these moments, these little photographs in the mind. One big deep breath now, one big smile, one big feel of love in the heart. Let it all out. And one more.